have a little bit of influence on TikTok, I'm one of the first persons that come to mind when you want to promote your song in Nigeria.
How much exactly does an artist have to pay to promote a song?
Minimum of around 300k
for one. And you said you get 10 in a week. So basically that's like 3 million every single week.
No.
How's it going, guys? It's Fisal here, and in this video we'll be chatting with Rodney. He's a content creator based out of Nigeria, and we talk about how he started, his journey as a TikTok creator, and some insightful things for people who are looking to start out. Here's his story from inception, basically from 0 to 4.8 million followers on TikTok alone. Welcome to another episode in the Leaderboard series. I hope this video inspires you, and without further ado, let's get to it. This episode of the Leaderboard is brought to you by Cashlink. Find out more about them later in the video. How did everything start? Like, how did you start off making these videos that you're making?
Yeah, it's a result of boredom. Yeah, during COVID-19 lockdown and everything, everybody's at home. We don't know what else to do. Although I was doing another content that was different from this, what I'm doing now. I think I used to do dance videos, so when I was at home I'll just be dancing in my living room and be posting it. And with my small followers, I just consider them as like my small circle of friends and stuff like that. So that was what I was pursuing. I thought like maybe later on I'll blow up with dancing and everybody will be like, yeah, Rodney the dancer. But apparently TikTok had other plans. I was just walking out and then I saw someone just looked at me and was like, aren't you that guy on TikTok? I'm like, hey, I don't blow shit. I think I was like 10k followers around that time. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I think I'll continue to do that. And look at me today.
Nice. Did you ever face any like challenges or opposition, maybe from your friends or your parents? You know, was there any situation where you felt like, or where they felt like, is this what you want to be doing forever? Like, is this really a job, or is this like a thing that you should be doing? Did you ever feel that?
Normal now, you know, typical Nigerian parents. You'd be like, this is what you're doing. You're shooting video instead of reading your book. Me, basically, I didn't even see it as something that I'll take as a career. You know, I was just doing it for the fun of it. And I don't even know I had it in me to like create the videos I was seeing myself create. So like when I watch them, I'm basically entertaining myself, and it make me to like do more and like try to find ways to improve on what I'm doing.
So I think what you said something there that I find very interesting. Like, you are entertained by your own videos. So basically you're making the kind of videos that you yourself would love to watch.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very key thing for every content creator. How do you balance being a student and this responsibility of having a large audience online?
It's becoming hard. Let me just say it that way, because beginning of last year, I wasn't really popular. I had like followers, but like I think 100k followers. Having that amount of followers on TikTok, you are known, but you're not popular. You get? Like people, you have like a certain class of people that will know you. When I started school that year, people who knew me on TikTok, they were expecting me to be like, yo, this big guy, he's supposed to be like, yo, he's supposed to have money and everything. Like, yo, guy, money no day. I'm still struggling, guy. Basically, I was still doing it for the love of it, not even for income I might stand to gain from doing the video. So I think it was now later on when I started growing, and then it started becoming much harder to go for lectures without my face mask. You get, because there are a lot of people, like you just come down to school, and then from the gate you're already seeing people like, oh, Rodney, I'm a fan, I know this guy, want to take picture with me. Like, let's say I'm supposed to get to my lecture hall in like 5 minutes, I'll end up getting there in 20 minutes because there are a lot of people that will be greeting me and I can't just snub them. You get?
I get you.
I am dropping steady bars like I just came out of prison. If it's raining on the sea, can we call that rainy season? I don't take off my shoes because
let's get back to your content. There's something that we were just listening to it earlier, and it was wisdom drill.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like, what was in your mind?
Wisdom drill is like a song on wordplay. It was what I was planning to do a long time ago. That day, I didn't know what else to do. Lots was really coming up in my head, and then I now found it in like one of my notes, and I was like, "Yo, I think I should like compile most of the jokes I've made and then turn it into a song." Originally, it was supposed to be like normal content, And then when I did it, I sent it to my manager, and like my manager was like, "Yo, we can make money out of this. Should go and stream this song. Oh my god, this is mad." I'm like, Me, I was not thinking like, okay, it's going to be an actual song. It's just like something I'll post on TikTok, gets the amount of views, because I was looking at it, okay, this could get a substantial amount of views because it's a song. It's not something I've done before, and then the thing just blew up.
How do you come about? Do you like write it down, or do you just like, is it like thoughts in the shower? How do you usually come up with ideas?
Sometimes I'll have it in my head and then forget later on, and then like a sound will come and then it will now come back. I'm like, okay. But most times the inspiration is like daily bread. You just wake up, like the idea will just come, and then you do the video, and you don't know what video you're going to do the next day. But when you wake up the next day, the idea will come.
In terms of monetization, how do people make money on TikTok?
Okay.
And how do you make money on TikTok?
All right, so I want to thank the sponsor of this leaderboard episode, which is Cashlink. They are Africa's first decentralized payment network. And Cashlink says you can earn up to 400,000 Naira monthly by being a merchant. And this requires a number of transactions in a month. With the fees, you can make up to that amount. But wait, how is this possible? And what even is Cashlink? So Cashlink is a peer-to-peer or P2P payment platform that provides an easy cash in and out service for users, and it's now available on Binance. In their first year, they've already done over 1.7 million transactions. Their most successful feature is their algorithm that matches merchants to users with their escrow system for secure transactions. All right, let's do a quick test. With Cashlink, you can deposit and withdraw any of these currencies via bank transfer or e-wallets. For instance, for Naira or NGN, once I sign up with my bank and my phone number and I try to deposit 20,000 Naira, I'm immediately matched with other merchants with the same bank as mine, so there are no transfer charges. I noticed that the top merchant here has done over 4,500 orders. If it's an average of 175 Naira per transaction, that means they've made over 780,000 Naira, which is not bad. Anyway, once I send a request and I make a transfer to the merchant, they send me NGN to my Binance wallet, minus the charges. I then try to withdraw, but this time I use the e-wallet option. And as you can see here, these are the following e-wallet options that they have. I used Pocket or Abeg, and once it was done, I got a notification with the credits minus the charges. Do check out the link in the description below to sign up with Cashlink as a merchant or use it for your easy deposits and withdrawals. Also, make sure you check out the terms and conditions, very important. All right, let's get back to the interview.
Yeah, and people make money on TikTok through live donations.
Okay. Does that work in Nigeria?
It works, but like I've not really explored it. And now TikTok has been able to develop a new feature where you can send gifts in a video. So like I've also been able to get gifts from the video, but I think my main source of income from TikTok is through the promotions. TikTok is a place where music is what moves it. It's music that makes TikTok what it is. Most of the time, artists want to promote their songs on TikTok. Now, considering the fact that I have a little bit of influence on TikTok, I'm one of the first persons that come to mind when you want to promote your song in Nigeria. You get Nigerian, because of the Nigerian audience on TikTok. So that is my main source of income. I've not really started delving into the gift part.
So you've never done like brand partnerships?
Yeah, I have. You know, brand
brands
is like huge. Brand promotion is huge. But it doesn't come often.
It doesn't come often. Okay.
TikTok is like constant use of sounds. You get, so you are going to get sounds every day. New sounds are coming every day. So like the music promotion that is more often than brand promotion. Brand deals come, but they are not like in a week now I could have like 7 songs or 10 songs to promote.
Whoa.
For TikTok. But like brand deals is like, okay, one this month, like 1 this week, 2 this week, stuff like that. It's not that reoccurrent as song promotion. Sometimes the artist might want you to promote a song like 5 times or stuff like that.
So like, how much exactly does an artist have to pay to promote a song? Maybe
it varies from creator to creator. So,
okay, for you now, are you open to talking about it? Like if an artist wants to promote one song on your TikTok, how much would they have to?
Yeah. Minimum of around 300k.
For one video on TikTok.
For one video.
And you said you get 10 in a week.
Yeah, on a good deal.
On a good day. So like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
So basically that's like 3 million naira every single week.
It's not like that.
Okay.
You know, like there are other like expenses that we have to
sure,
cover and
definitely.
Like that. So it's not always that way.
Chiama no dey disappoint. Chiama. You know why? Chiama no be amaka. Chiama no be amaka. Chiama no be amaka. Chiama no be amaka. Chiama no be amaka.
You know, we talked about it earlier, how like your family was like, this thing.
Yeah.
They were questioning maybe. Now, do they see the value there, and like how do they feel now that you are that things are the way they are now?
They are very, very proud, to say the least. They are very, very proud. I think based on what I've achieved, and like imagine you go to work and like you're seeing your co-worker is saying, there's this guy on TikTok, Rodney. My children, they are always watching him. They are a fan of him, all stuff like that. And that guy is your son. That kind of feeling, like, wow, my child is making a difference. And like considering like the amount of money I make, and then sometimes I decide to buy them a gift and stuff like that. It's kind of heartwarming. It's not what they would have expected. Like the mindset of Nigerians, like once the only way to be successful is if you're a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. That is when you're successful. But we have shifted from that. We are no longer in that timeline. There are so many other ways to make a living and also be able to make a substantial amount of income. So,
back to the content creation, is there anything that you would change, from when you started to now? Like, what would you change if you were going to start over?
I don't think I'll change anything because I love the way I started.
Okay.
People who are starting, majority of the people who are starting content creation now, they are starting it because of the success stories that they have heard. Maybe their friend is now popular on TikTok or stuff like that. And when you're doing that, you are going to be in a situation where you just be frustrated because sometimes TikTok is a very, very unpredictable app. You can do a video today and make 5 million views, 6 million views, 10 million views. The next video you post, you get 200k views.
Basically, you wouldn't start differently, and you love the way you started because you were able to build a brand instead of just like aiming for popularity, noise, and like just the numbers essentially.
No, normally when you get to a certain stage, because when I was moving, I later started focusing on the views. There's no how.
Yeah,
There's
obviously.
no how. You start looking at the views and stuff like that. And when I see that my video pop today and pop tomorrow, sometimes you just be which kind life it is. But I was just have to remind myself that I'm just doing my content. So at this point now, it's just vibes. I'm just posting the videos. I'm just entertaining myself and entertaining whoever sees it. Because at this point, it's not like I'm doing it because of the kind of views I want to get. Imagine somebody is making, he made 200k views today, and tomorrow he made 4,000 views. You should have this kind of mindset that these 4,000, imagine like you're in a crowd of 4,000 people and those 4,000 people saw you. You now be 4,000 people like individuals and be able to see your video. So that is the kind of mindset I used to have. Like, yes, it was a kind of training.
Interesting. Do you think TikTok is, I don't know, do you think it's a bubble, or is it just going to continue to rise?
No, TikTok is becoming really, really huge.
It will become bigger.
It's going to be way bigger than it is now. It's going to be way, way bigger because there are always new improvements, new updates, they are not just the way they are. Especially a year back, nobody even, like, let's say they are doing a show now and then they'll say, visit us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But now they're saying, visit us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They'll add TikTok to it because, like, TikTok is now a formidable brand. They know that TikTok, if your video is popular on TikTok, you have blown. That is how TikTok is.
Interesting. Do you see yourself creating only on TikTok, or you want to expand to other platforms? I know we sort of had a discussion.
No, I can't just be doing TikTok because now I don't just want to be seen as a TikToker. I want to be seen as a content creator. A content creator can't just have all his fans
in one
place. You should not just put our eggs in one basket. Because, okay, let's say something happens and TikTok is not really in vogue again. What am I? You get? So, like, YouTube, I'm coming for you. Don't worry.
What is the piece of advice that you would give people who are looking to start out?
My advice is just be original, do what you love and be consistent with it, and also be creative, because you can literally blow up by doing anything. So you can't just say you want to follow the trend or follow what other people are doing, because at the end of the day you burn out because it's not something you love. So just do what you love doing and be consistent, and surely it's going to pay off.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.
So what did you guys think of the interview? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. And who else do you think we should interview next? Just leave a comment right there in the comment section below and I'll reply as many as I can. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.